Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my High Vibe Tribe channel. Welcome all Starseeds, Lightworkers, Empaths, 144,000 as we prepare for the Lionsgate. So I'm super excited. I'm recording this for you on the 18th of July, and I will most likely be premiering it on July 19th or in and around there. So much is going on. That super full moon was literally like an eclipse. So it has taken me until today to kind of fully integrate and figure out what I cleared, what I've activated. More information is going to come into. There'll probably be multiple videos for us, all the Starseeds and Blu-rays for the Lionsgate, but I did get some specific messages and I'm going to pull some cards for us. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the Jseals results as well, because I've had a few more sessions since the last results. And I feel like it's important for any of you out there who are thinking about, having either the distance versus the video session, and I'll share about that as well. Okay. So unbelievable, massive DNA light code activations for all of us. And what my team of light was sharing with me is that if we hadn't started doing some of these activations in February, way back February, the 22nd of February, we would just all be flat out and not be able to even function. And I know some of you are like that. So that super full moon was a timeline shift where there was a split off again from 3D, 4D, 5D, like the widening of the energies. But we're still going to be in and out of those realities, of course. Okay. But there was a lot of things that has come up and or will be coming up for many of you to close, to look at and to close before the Lions go to hay. So as Starseeds, the 26th is like the galactic new year. It's the beginning of our new year as we head towards the Lionsgate. The Lionsgate energy peaks on August 8th, but it doesn't complete until we start heading into Virgo energy. So it's literally, we're still able to receive these light code activations, these DNA activations for our soul mission, for our new timelines and realities and our superpowers, all through the month of August pretty well. Okay. So we're going to be, that's the 26th of July really starts to encompass like Leo, the sun's in Leo. We're fully in the Leo energy. We're really starting to head towards the gate. Okay. So like I said, I'll be sharing more about that, things that we can do, etc. For any of you that would like to book a session, check out the description box below. There are specials on. I still do have availability just after the 26th. I'm starting to book into now, and then into the Lionsgate. I took a little bit of a break. So I'm back, and I do have availability in and around Lionsgate. I am offering a group session on the day of the Lionsgate. You still can join that quantum group as well. It's on my website. We started off with the 7/7 portal, which was messages from the SIRIUS team of light, and also Pleiadian and LYRANs, preparing us for the opening of the Lionsgate. There'll be another session on the 30th of July that will be recorded as well. And then we're going to have one on the Lionsgate. So anyone who still would like to join, you're more than welcome to join in, and you can still receive the activation from the powerful 7/7 portal. So that was really the day, July 7th, that the SIRIUS team of light really started to line up. Okay, this group of Starseeds, this is what you're going to be doing. This is what you're going to be doing, and receiving all these different code and light activations. Okay, so it's super exciting time. So I am going to pull some cards, but let's just talk a little bit about Blu-rays again. Okay, just a little overview. Oh, they're just reminding me I haven't finished. Sorry. So if you would like a personal session, either an Akashic session, we're giving me today, from this point through the Lionsgate and into August, I'll be assisting Blu-rays through a Blu-ray quantum Akashic session activation for your soul mission to align you with your higher self. That's the quantum Akashic healing session. That is a personal call. There are distant sessions, but if you want something more connected to your soul mission and aligning with that, that would be a video call with myself. Okay. There's also the Jseals, the quantum Akashic Jseals package, which includes more seals than that. I'm going to talk about those in a little bit. And that's either distance or video. So let's just talk about the differences with that. That's a different kind of session for me. It's more of a deep healing session for you all. So I wouldn't recommend it for as a beginner's session. It would be sort of a second or third session that you could look at, but it will be mainly a healing session. So even the video calls, we'll share for like about 15 minutes. I'll bring in some messages from your higher self, and then you'll just relax, and I'll take you through the meditation and the healing. Okay. So as an example, everyone is different. The last couple of souls, one soul will be integrating for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Another soul will be integrating for 3 months. And it just, your higher self will let me know. It absolutely depends on how much work you've done up until now. And they want to make sure that you're not going to have a healing crisis, that everything's going to integrate in the right time for you. And it really does make a difference. So it makes a difference with our superpowers, our ability to be in our power, and be more aligned with our higher self and source universal energy, for sure. It really helps to remove us from the matrix as best as we all can be removed at this point. Okay. What else did they want me to share about that? Yeah, so that's a video call or a distance session. Okay. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about being a blue ray. So the blue frequency is our connection to source universal energy. And it's not to say that other souls who maybe you don't resonate with being a blue ray, but it's not just about the blue color. It's about this extra undercover superpower, this frequency that connects our heart to the heart of a source, God, universal energy, all that is. It was sort of a safety mechanism that we came in with as part of our DNA to keep us connected through all the mayhem that's going on right now. So this has been a very deep game in a heavy density planet. So we needed something. We needed something that was going to be able to bring us out of that sleep. For some of us, it happened earlier than others. Some of you have connected with me. You've just had your awakening in the last 6 months, 3 months. It's amazing. Okay. So everybody's exactly where they're supposed to be right now. So that ray of light has been amplified within us since the 7-7 gateway. It's connecting our heart to the heart of source. And as soon as that galactic gateway opens on the 26th of July, where it's really going to be that Leo heart expansion and opening. Okay. So all sorts of things can be coming up around that. It also could be preventing us from connecting with certain people. They might not be able to be around our frequency through this gateway and around this gateway. Reason being is because we're actually, sending out signals and messages around courage, around strength, around love, around truth. And for some souls, they might not be able to look at that right now. So just to be aware that your frequency is going to be ramped up. So what else do they want me to share about? I'm bringing in and working specifically with the Pleiadians, with the SIRIUS team of light, because a lot of the light codes are coming through the SIRIUS B sun. Okay, so I will be sharing a lot about that. We're getting a lot of the LYRAN energy, and also the white-winged LYRANs are working with me as well. The white-winged lions, are working with me as well. So some of the messages they wanted me to bring in. So first off, those of you who are starseeds and blue rays, you're having the 144,000 code activated at this time. Just like with the Jseals, depending on where you are, it could be a big activation or it could be a small activation that will come in increments. But the 144,000 is an actual DNA code reactivation for all of us. So that is really big. They're lining us all up to remember as much as we can pre-Lionsgate through the Lionsgate, so that we're prepared to be so connected to source and be connected to our team so clearly that we're receiving messages every day about what we're to do next. So for some of you, and this is what we shared in the class last, some of you are going to be called to go out with the violet flame and transmute energies in and around your home, your area where you go shopping. We're to bring that energy in and transmute and act. We're also going to be activating the new grid, so I'll be doing that in classes, and I can bring those tools to you in a one-on-one session as well. Okay, so that's one thing that's going on, and that 144,000 is like a big switch that's going to be flipped. The other thing is that the LYRANs are stepping in now and sharing information through myself and through others, because many of us actually have LYRAN DNA. We have LYRAN as one of our home starseed origins that sort of got pushed under the rug based on the LYRAN system got dismantled because of the dark and the light fight. So this fight that's going on our planet, that's going on in and around us, is not just on our planet. It's in our galaxy, it's in the universe, it's in the multiverse. So that's why it's been a bit slow down here to clean everything up, is because the galactic councils of light are going top down. So they're working in the higher dimensions and they're cleaning everything up to come down to Earth. So Earth has actually been in a quarantine for quite a while. And the more of us starseeds that activate and start working bit and bit on our mission, we're literally helping the planet. So what I've been getting as well is, maybe you won't see me as much on social media because I'll be out, actually be doing work out in the field. And some of you might be called to do that as well. And then we'll share about that afterwards. Okay. Yeah. So the LYRANs themselves, let me just see, because I wrote down a couple of things. As a Blu-ray, you can be connected to multiple star systems. We either trained on the SIRIUS system or the Pleiadian system for this mission, because they're the closest constellations to us. But even if you're Arcturian, you might pop over to Arcturus once in a while, but you'll really meet your teams either in the ships in the higher dimensions, or you'll meet your team in dream time, and you'll go back to the planetary system. Okay, you'll transport back there. So from their perspective, they're ensuring that we're connected to source, that we're connected to them, that our guides, our team of light, that we're connected to our truth and integrity. And they keep sharing with me, and I've been sharing this for years: choose peace in each moment, try and withdraw yourself from drama, and spend that extra time in nature. Okay. The LYRANs are bringing in, and they're helping us with our solar plexus, that our throat chakra. They're helping us to bring in courage, confidence, and strength. And that's been something that we're all working, into another level every single gateway. So as Starseeds and Lightworkers, this is like our big celebration and our big gateway. Not that they're all not big, but this is like, it's up there for our activations. Okay. They're also reminding me to share, and it might come up in the cards, to make sure that you're sealing and protecting your energy. And again, I offer assistance with that as well if you're not unsure how to do that. But it's very important to set our boundaries at this time, and look at your frequency. Look at who you are. You're such a gift to yourself and the planet, that look at you spending time with various people that are of the same frequency of you, and or spend the time on your own at this time. Okay. Regaining strength. So I've been guided to eat different foods, to not really go on a detox right now, but to eat different types of foods to raise my frequency, to spend time doing some yoga. If the energy is good, to go back to the gym, to swim in the pool, and to spend time in nature. So to really start getting my body used to different types of exercise again, and starting to regain physical strength. We're sort of moving into a Jedi training program, because we don't really know with the timelines what's coming first, but we're going to need all of our physical strength in the coming weeks and months as well. Okay. So the LYRANs are working through me to bring messages to you as well. And of course, the white-winged lions. So they're part of my team now as well. They're working with me with the dragons and the unicorns. But they also may start to come to all of you and work with you. And they too are helping us remember that we're regal, that we have wings, remember our LYRAN heritage, and also help move us into our inner strength and courage. It looks like it froze. Yeah, sorry, it froze. Our inner strength and courage. Okay. All right. So I think that was it for today's little session. I'm going to pull a couple cards right now, and then I'm going to talk about the Jseals, and then I'll finish it up. Okay. So let me just ask. I'm just going to ask for the best messages for us as Starseeds and Blu-rays, recovering from that super full moon, which was absolutely like an eclipse. And yeah, so I hope you're all doing okay. All right, let me just see if there's any specific. Oh, so a bunch of cards stuck together. So the first one is Sword of Light. So this is a message for me to share with all of you. as starseeds and Blu-rays, we are connected to that blue frequency again that I shared about with Source, but we're also connected to the Archangel Michael and LYRAN lineage. And that for us to be in our power doesn't mean to just wander out of our home and make sure that, you know, our energy isn't sealed and protected. So we still need to be conscious about protecting our energy, making sure we're clearing our home with sage, with the violet flame. Okay. And then also how I call upon Archangel Michael might be a little bit different than how I called on him 10 years ago. So now what I do is I set intentions and I pray and I connect to Source, connect to Prime Creator, and I ask the Prime Creator to send me Archangel Michael and my team of light. Okay, so that might help some of you as well. So using the sword of light, divine protection, cutting cords, breakthrough energy. Beautiful. The card below that, Stargate heart, right? So this is all connected to the Leo energy in the Lion's Gate. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. All right, okay. And then Akashic Records is the third one. Yeah, this is an absolute, when I do the quantum healing sessions, we're literally clearing multi-dimensional layers of your Akashic Records that are connected to your chakra field and your quantum field. And they're also, depending on where you are on a soul level, there may be some galactic and intergalactic clearing as well. So for myself, I've started clearing galactic and intergalactic records connected to the galactic wars that are beyond this planet. And everyone's at a different level, and some souls are not ready to look at that yet. But for others, you know, I had to look at when the LYRAN system fell, there was a trauma there from losing my home, losing my planet, and moving around. So that sort of reflected in the last couple of years. That was what I had to clear as well. Okay. So let's just see what it says about the Akashic Records. It says clearing out old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. So beautiful. So I'm going to just stop right there. And I want to just talk about the Jseals, and I'm just going to read. I'm going to just pull something up on my tablet here and just read. Okay, so I'm not using any names or any details, but I just thought it was interesting. I did a couple of Jseals for a few days, and two souls were a little similar. So I thought, well, this is important for me to share with you all. So both souls requested rose quartz. So I work with your higher self, and they bring me a quartz crystal to work with you. 3 flames are used, and these flames will also be used in my classes and sessions as well. So we've got the amethyst violet flame, which is a higher frequency than just the violet flame, to transmute anything into unconditional love and to dissolve any cords and hooks and contracts. The emerald flame from the Emerald Order came in as well to bring in peace, balance, abundance, perfect health. And then the flame for this month and preparing for the Lion's Gate is the sapphire, royal blue, and gold flame. And this is to connect us with our blue ray lineage and new code activations for guidance and direction. It's also bringing back our connection to our royal lineage, which is the LYRAN Archangel Michael lineage. And I'll be bringing more in about that as well. Okay, so that came in for both souls. So let's look at the Jseals, because there were some similarities, and just see. Okay, number 3. So I'm just going to read. Oh, sorry, they're letting me know. I remember I had brought in some. Yeah, so I wanted to talk. So the 144,000, depending on who you talk to, but if you found me, this is you. Okay, so at some point it was just about 144,000, but that 144,000 has now templated and activated others. So there's many more starseeds and Blu-rays, and we're literally getting 144,000 DNA code activation and turn on through this gateway. So that some of you might be feeling that it's going to be big, but you're all considered 144,000 angels. We're Starseeds ground crew. We're the Blu-rays. We're God's source team, boots on the ground, to help align with, bring in and activate and clear areas, bring in the new grid, clearing and healing water, animals, crystals, helping our friends and family, and keep our heart open. Okay. All right. So let me just go on to the next one. I'm just going to bring up a visual of the Jseals so you can all look at that. And Okay, so a similarity with a couple of the souls was number 3. Number 3 is the pineal gland. Okay, so the pineal gland, the pituitary gland are very, very important for us to be able to visualize and manifest and have our superpowers. So that came in at 60% for both souls that they're still working on dissolving. Okay, the next one that came in that was similar is the 5th Jseal, and it's connected to Jseal number 5 is connected to the rear left thigh and buttocks. So that would be connected to the root chakra. There's going to be a lot of root chakra healing and clearing from now through the Lion's Gate. So that's going to be, we may have aches and pains. I know I've had, and it started with the super full moon. So I know I've had like aches and pains in my right leg and my knee and my foot, which has been a pattern through the eclipses. So I literally have started to do some yoga stretching and also personal meridian work. Okay. So some of you might be feeling some aches and pains around your hips and lower back. Okay. The next one that's similar was number 6, Jseal number 6, the altar major, which is back here. I also call it the zeal point. It's also connected to the pituitary and pineal gland. It's where the skull rests atop the spine. It's also carries old energy, past life traumas, etc. So we're releasing that. It's also connected to the hypothalamus and the top of the left shoulder. And then, yeah, so that's for the Jseals. Let me just see if there's anything. That was just a similarity for last week. You can go back to the previous videos as well because I go into the seals a little bit more. But let me just see. I want to see if there's any extra information here that I should share with you all. No, that's it for now. So, okay, so that's good. So there were a couple of the other seals that, because this the quantum seal session includes the 7 Jseals, but it also includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other seals as well. Okay. So one of the main ones that came up last week was the meta seal. So let me go down to the meta seal. The meta seal is actually a few seals and tags that end up in the entire quantum field. Okay. So it's the Metatronic implants. They are located throughout the entire auric field, the entire quantum field. So our system is like so waiting for this release. Okay, so for both souls, this came up at 60%. That's dissolving. When the seals are in our quantum field all over the place, it's impacting our circulatory system. It's also connected to the grid of the implants of the old Earth. So when we release these seals, it actually frees us from the matrix on the old grid system. And yeah, and it actually says they're connected to a larger grid that we would call the matrix. Interesting, hey? Okay. What was the other one that came in? The Crown of Thorns and the Tower of Babel. So let's look at the Crown of Thorns and read a little bit, because I don't think I talked about these last time. Oh, Tower of Babel came up first. The Tower of Babel is it was connected to the collapse of the Earth's magnetic grids, and it put everything into a reverse sequence, including the human DNA template. It blocked the Kundalini from flowing, and it caused malfunctions in the pineal, thalamus, and hypothalamus and thyroid glands. It also was there to prevent us from having a long lifespan and from blocking our superpowers as well. So, so that's one that came up for both souls. And then what was the other one? The Crown of Thorns. Okay, let me read about that. So hold on a minute. Yeah, there's quite a lot of information. Oh, that's funny. I can't even find it. Okay, I think maybe they just want me to bring it in. So the Crown of Thorns is literally something that's above our crown chakra that was placed in and around our quantum field to prevent us from receiving downloads and connecting to source. And they were able to sort of come in and activate it so that we would feel that sometimes we're open and sometimes we're not. I was getting a message that I'll bring it in for the next video. I was getting a message that the super full moon, that the moon energy in the past was being used to block our intuitive powers, not what they were telling us. So they were so a lot of the stories that have been coming in, I did it as well, was, the moon energy is awesome, go out under the moon. And literally the last number of years, that energy was hijacked and it was being used to push people over the edge and to block our connection to source, God, all that is. Okay. So if you feel like that through new and full moons, that's what's been going on. So hopefully the white hats have taken that over and that'll be better for us now. Okay. So I'm going to pull a few more cards. I think that was all that they wanted me to talk about today. I don't want this video to be too long. So they wanted me to pull some Work Your Light cards. No tarot today. Just a couple of other little messages for us because they wanted me to bring in other things. So let me see what else they wanted us to bring in. So we're working towards the initiation. Okay. So I was going to say the super full moon, or some of you might hit the dark night of the solar. You might be in that right now. That it's part of your initiation. Okay. There's light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to make it through. So it's your rite of passage, and it's crossing the threshold to help you, me, all of us level up. Let's see what else is coming in. I can feel actually there's some energy that's leaving my Alta Major. I call it the zeal point. So there's still some energy that's leaving for me. Okay. Play to raise our vibration as best we can when we have the energy to have fun, celebrate, and not to take it all too serious. This might feel like a very serious transit. And I feel like the Cancer energy is kind of amplifying that. So once we get into the Leo energy, it will feel a little lighter. And then you're already doing it. There's another card that they want me to bring in. Stop overthinking, keep facing true north. So we're to keep moving forward. The card underneath that is, if you need to take a break, which is what I just did. A life's work, not a season. We're to get off the treadmill, because oftentimes our mind, the ego, will get triggered. Even in service, that will come up, okay? And let me just pull one more. Yeah, there's like a service program as well that will keep us on the treadmill to keep going. Okay. Oh, Unbound. This is another good one. So a wonderful time right now that we're dissolving. They're letting me know contracts are coming up. So you might have a contract with a family member, an old relationship. You might have a contract let's talk about the twin flame connection. Maybe you still have a contract with an old timeline with the twin flame connection. Maybe you have a contract with suffering, poverty consciousness. I've cleared all of these. I've been working diligently at all of this since 2017 when I started working on the Akasha records for myself. So Unbound, so releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And absolutely, they're letting me know ancestral clearing and family healing and clearing right now is top of the list. So you may have some assignments to spend with family. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull some cards from the heart sigils, seeing if there's any specific chakras, any specific timelines. This gateway is absolutely known to be connected to the chakra planetary system, which Giza and the pyramids is number one. I don't think I have the grid on here at the moment, but I'm just trying to think where the root chakra is. Solar plexus is Uluru. So the root chakra could be Giza, but I think that's the throat chakra. I feel like the root chakra might be Mount Shasta. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, there's one at the bottom of the deck already. So we got stillness. So this is the UK. This is the English countryside. So this is our earth chakra. The earth chakra is trying right now. What we're getting, that's why nature is coming in. So to recalibrate and connect to the earth, that's how we'll connect to our earth star. It says stillness. So stillness and quiet time is super important for all of us at this time to handle all the intense energies. I'm just going to pull one more from the top. Jseals, she's at the bottom as well. This is adventure, to remind us that we're here on an adventure. This is our soul star, which is connected to the Akashic records, the contracts, the all the past lives that we've had. Okay, this is also connected to Machu Picchu. So some of you might be living in this region, or you've gone to this portal, and that portal might be calling to you. You might be receiving light codes from that portal. I'm receiving them specifically from Giza, but that grid system is all connected to our mountain ranges right now. So the new light grid, we're able to activate and release and receive codes from all over the world now. Okay, bottom of the deck, this is my Lionsgate card, Jseals, as well. So Jseals is connected to the star card, which is connected to our star family. She's connected to hope, new beginnings, and there is the SIRIUS system, the Orion system over the pyramids as well, and preparing us for the Lionsgate. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull a dragon and a crystal for us and see if there's anything else. Yeah, this can be a very intense time, and you'll know when you're through it. I'm still going through it. Oh, I love it. We got the blue dragon from the Pleiades. How perfect is this? I love it. For the blue frequency from source. So we're being prepared to accept source healing and accepting a heart activation to give and receive heart healing. So this blue dragon from the Pleiades can absolutely assist all of you at this time as we level up. So our ascension is returning home, returning our connection to source. Okay, beautiful. Let's ask for a crystal and see what wants to come in. Okay, I'm going to pull another one because that's an uncommon crystal. I'm going to pull 3. Okay, got 4. All right, perfect. So the reason I like to pull another crystal, because if it's not a common crystal, then I just want to share the message around it. So it's number 10, travel, root and crown chakras, cerussite. So it's about new beginnings, but I feel like many of you might be really fatigued right now, like me, because we're doing a lot of extra multidimensional traveling at this time. And yeah, our DNA is multidimensional. We have 12 strands of DNA that are trying to come online in a certain order to allow us to manifest and work in and out of different dimensions. Okay, so that's what we're going through right now. And so some of you might actually have extra stellar travel fatigue at this time. Yeah, that's what they were sharing with me as well. Okay, fuchsite came in. So some of you may need like a green stone this week as well. So the number 17, fuchsite healing and heart chakra. That was 17 was yesterday. I know everybody was actually calling it like a divine union portal yesterday. I feel like it's another activation for our heart to heal. So fuchsite or some kind of green stone might be really, really helpful for those of you at this time. Unakite came in. This is an amazing crystal to help us stay present in the now and grounded. Unakite, live in the present. Number 42, heart chakra. And then, of course, a blue crystal came in for our throat chakra. This is blue lace agate, but any blue stone that you're guided to would be perfect at this time. Number 6, communication, throat chakra, blue lace agate. Okay. I remembered to bring the animal totems. So I'm going to they're blue as well. They're just my little mini deck. So I'm just going to shuffle the deck and see what animal totem wants to come for us all today. Oh, I love it. The buffalo. The buffalo has come in before. This is very connected to North American, I heard ley lines, but the North American First Nations, Native, Aboriginals, Native American, Indigenous souls, okay, which we all have in our DNA as well. So this is to make way for abundance, release fear of lack or scarcity, open yourself up to receive. Beautiful. All right. Thank you also so much. Again, if you want to book a session for the Lionsgate, check out the specials and check out the description box below. Email me if you have any questions. Canadian tribe, as always, everything is at par by e-transfer. If you want to join the group session to prepare for the Lionsgate as well, 7/7 portal is already recorded, but we're going to have another session on the 30th of July, just after the gateway opens for the Lionsgate. Then we're going to have a session on the Lionsgate as well, which is super exciting. And of course, there's the Jseals sessions, and they're either distance or video call. I love you all so much. Oh yes, they're reminding me, Blu-rays. So don't forget, if you're a starseed in a Blu-ray, there's that whole Blu-ray activation for your soul mission. That's a quantum akashic session as well. Thank you. you. All right. Love and aloha, everyone. So grateful to be here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I'll be back soon, and I hope everybody is having a beautiful day. Take care.